Hello, I'm Jae Kyoung Kim. I'm a professor in the Department of Mathematical Science at KAIST. I'm also head of the Biomedical Mathematics group at IBS.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. It's truly a pleasure to have all of you here today. Before we begin the lecture, I'd like to open it up with a simple question.
Okay.
When you hear the word math, what's the first thing that pops into your mind? Who would like
Giving
to
up.
go first? Huh?
For me, it's giving up.
So math is giving up.
Giving up. I gave up on it in middle school, and I think math gave up on me too. So, yeah.
Okay, sad. Who else?
For me, math is like sleep. Every time I open a math book, I just sleep right away.
Okay, another sadness.
To me, math is like a maze because once I start, it feels like I can never find my way out of it.
It's very clear that how math deeply left its mark on each of you. But I'd like to say that math is the language of life. Can you guess why I say this?
See, that's where I disagree with you.
Oh,
Because every time I took a math test, I felt like I was dying. So,
Maybe because it's make you reflect on life. Because every time I solve math problem, I keep asking myself, why was I even born?
all of your answers are pretty negative. Okay, I'm sad. But now let me show you why I call math is the language of life. Let's take a look.
The Institute for Basic Science, often called the heart of Korean science. At this world-class research institute, countless scientists are tackling some of humanity's most fundamental, unanswered questions. Among them are mathematicians, those who explore the world through equations.
여기는 IBS 의생명수학 그룹이라는 곳이고요. 수학자들이 모여서 의학과 생명과학의 이제 난제들을 연구하는 곳입니다.
Astronomy, which calculates the movement of stars. Physics, which reveals the laws of the universe. And climate science, which predicts changes in Earth's environment. All of them, in truth, are built upon numbers and equations. Professor Jae Kyoung Kim is a mathematical biologist who uses math to unlock the mysteries of life phenomena that humanity has yet to solve. From the arrangement of sunflower seeds and the spiral of a seashell to the angle at which leaves grow. Though they may appear random at first glance, nature's structures are filled with astonishing mathematical order. One of the most well-known examples is the Fibonacci sequence. First introduced by the 13th century Italian mathematician Leonardo Fibonacci, it follows a simple rule. Each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. This sequence often appears in natural phenomena, like animal reproduction and plant growth. Even the way tree branches extend, starting with 1, then 2, 3, 5, follows the pattern of the Fibonacci sequence. In this way, mathematical biology helps us understand life's seemingly complex phenomena through the universal language of mathematics.
예를 들어서 이제 세포 내에서 어떤 유전자가 어떻게 발현되는지, 그리고 세포들이 어떻게 움직이는지, 그리고 뭐 심장은 어떻게 뛰는지, 그리고 사람과 사람들 사이에서 바이러스는 어떻게 전파되는지 굉장히 다양한 스케일들의 문제들을 이제 수학이라는 언어로 이제 연구하는 분야입니다. 저희가 상상할 수 있는 거의 모든 것들을 수학으로 표현을 할 수 있고, 그걸 하면 이제 생명과학자들이 보통 보지 못했던 것들을 이제 볼 수 있게 됩니다.
Professor Kim didn't originally dream of becoming a mathematical biologist. His first goal was to become a math teacher, so he entered university as a mathematics education major. But one day, a short article he came across completely changed his life. It said, in the US, researchers study heart disease using mathematics. He recalls how the idea that math could be a tool to save lives made his heart race. He later moved to the United States and began his journey as a mathematical biologist, connecting math and life sciences. The many equations he has studied have become keys to explaining and predicting complex biological phenomena. One of his most notable achievements was solving the mystery of the biological clock, an enigma that had remained unsolved for over 60 years.
24시간 주기를 관장하는 이제 생체 시계가 저희 뇌에 있는데 그 생체 시계가 이제 어떻게 온도의 변함에 따라도 여전히 24시간 주기의 리듬을 유지할 수 있는지가 굉장히 생명과학의 오래된 난제였습니다.
Waking up in the morning and naturally falling asleep at night, all of this is thanks to the biological clock within our bodies. And that biological clock is regulated by a tiny group of neurons in the brain, called the suprachiasmatic nucleus. This internal clock doesn't just exist in the brain, it's found within individual cells as well. The scientists who uncovered this mechanism were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 2017. But one question even those Nobel laureates couldn't answer was, why doesn't our circadian rhythm collapse when the temperature changes? Professor Kim took on this long-standing question using mathematical modeling. He discovered that a phosphorylation switch in our body precisely regulates the degradation rate of the PER protein, allowing our biological rhythms to stay consistent and stable. His research was published in the prestigious journal Molecular Cell and became a groundbreaking milestone in global studies on sleep and circadian rhythms. Professor Kim's achievements have been widely recognized. He received Korea's top mathematics honors, including the Sangsan Young Mathematician Award and the Chae Sok-jong Award. In 2024, he became the first Asian to be appointed editor of SIAM, a leading journal in applied mathematics. And in 2025, he was selected as a keynote speaker for the Society for Industrial and Applied Mathematics Conference.
생명과학자들이 엄청 오랫동안 어려워했는데 수학으로 했더니 이렇게 해결이 돼서 와 진짜로 잘했다 뭐 이런 고생이 이제 다 보상받는 그 순간이죠. 상상할 수 없을 정도로 큰 소리를 질렀던 것 같아요. 네. 옆방에서 막 이렇게 다 왔어요. 너무 크게 소리 질러. 그냥 와 이게 아니라 그냥 와! 막 이렇게 돼가지고 뭔가 사고 난 줄 알고 사람들이 막 디렉터부터 시작해서 다 와가지고 그걸 축하해주고 뭐 그랬던 기억이 있어요.
Today, Professor Kim is a globally recognized mathematical biologist and the top choice collaborator for countless life scientists and medical doctors. In particular, his partnership with sleep specialists has now entered its 9th year.
저희 이제 수면학회 필드에서는 수학자는 없어요. 굉장히 전 세계적으로 드뭅니다. 근데 굉장히 젊고 나이스 루킹한 수학자가 오셔갖고 강의를 하는데 특히 생체 시간학에 대한 어떤 지식이 굉장히 풍부하더라고요. 그런 수학자는 없어요. 교대 근무자를 위한 수면 환경 개선, 수면 습관 개선을 해주고 싶은데 방법을 잘 모르겠는 거예요. 그래서 이거를 김재균 교수랑 얘기를 했더니 이분이 굉장히 흔쾌히 그거 수학적 방법으로 모델링으로 해볼 수 있겠는데요? 라고 제안을 하는 거죠.
Recently, sleep disorders have become a widespread issue across all age groups. Not limited to any specific generation, the rise of smartphones and lifestyle changes following the COVID-19 pandemic have significantly worsened sleep quality. Sleep disorders are no longer just an individual concern. They've become a pressing public health issue that society must address together.
최근에는요, 정말 제 환자가 만 4세부터 84세까지 있어요. 그러니까 전 연령에 걸쳐서 수면 장애를 갖게 되었다는 거고, 당연히 수면 장애 방문 환자 늘어나고, 아시다시피 이제 우리 한국에서도 수면 클리닉이 폭발적으로 증가하고 있습니다. 3개월, 6개월 넘어가면 저희가 만성불면증이라고 하거든요. 근데 만성불면증은 결국 신체 건강이든 정신 건강이든 뇌 건강이든 해칠 수 있기 때문에요. 반드시 3개월 이상의 만성불면증 환자는 수면 클리닉에 있는 의료기관으로 오셔야 되는데 아직 그게 따라가지는 못하는 것 같아요.
Sleep disorders may still feel unfamiliar to the general public, but as mathematics and medicine converge, new technologies are emerging. including apps that analyze sleep patterns and assist in diagnosis.
삼성병원에서 환자분들의 데이터를 모아주시면 수면을 직접 이제 치료하시는 의사 선생님들이 이제 필요로 하는 것들을 저희가 알고리즘도 개발해드리고 그리고 데이터 분석도 해드리고 뭐 그런 역할을 하고 있습니다.
One notable example is Professor Jae Kyoung Kim's collaboration with Samsung Medical Center. By applying mathematical biology, he developed a model that predicts a person's level of alertness at any given moment and suggests the most efficient sleep patterns. This breakthrough offers real solutions to sleep issues faced by shift workers struggling with irregular schedules.
수학적 모델링으로 요즘은 앱도 만들고 있고 그걸 임상 시험했더니 굉장히 좋은 효과도 있고 이거는 정말 아주 프랙티컬한 굉장히 중요한 포인트입니다. 그래서 교대근무병에 좀 하나의 획기적인 치료 방법이 되고 있고요. 이거 가지고 내가 병원에 가야 되는 게 맞아? 라고 헛갈리시는 분들 그거를 손쉽게 위험도 측정할 수 있는 앱을 제가 제안을 했어요. 굉장히 아주 모호하게 그런 것 좀 있었으면 좋겠는데 점점점 이렇게 얘기하면 김재경 교수가 그거 수학적으로 할 수 있어요 라고 얘기해서 그걸 만들었어요. 그래서 굉장히 많이 사용하고 있고 굉장히 저희가 병원에서도 쓰고 있고요. 도움이 많이 됩니다.
At the Institute for Basic Science, Professor Kim leads the Biomedical Mathematics Group, where his team continues to explore how complex biological phenomena can be unraveled through simple equations.
어떠한 종류의 치료 행위든 뭐 수술을 포함해서요. 하루 중에 언제 하는 것이 가장 효과가 좋은지 그 시계를 만들고 있어요. 당뇨약은 이제 이때, 뭐 혈압약은 이때, 뭐 뇌수술은 이때, 뭐 그리고 폐암 수술은 이때, 뭐 이렇게 다양한 치료 행위들을 이제 시계를 만드는 일들을 하고 있습니다. 그래서 환자분들이 이제 그 시계를 보시고 가장 적절한 시간에 이제 치료받을 수 있도록 그런 작업을 해보고 있습니다.
These are mathematicians who study life through numbers and formulas, and they unanimously agree. Mathematical biology is the most exhilarating field of scientific research.
생물학이라고 하는 것은 굉장히 복잡하고 다양한 변수가 있는 아주 다루기 어려운 학문이라고 생각을 합니다. 근데 이제 수학이라는 아름다운 도구를 이용해서 굉장히 간단하게 기술을 할 수도 있다. 그리고 그걸 통해서 추가적인 생물학적인 어떤 통찰을 얻을 수 있다는 게 굉장히 흥미로운 지점인 것 같습니다.
I agree that math bio is not a very common field, but the thing that makes math bio very special is that the ideas are not very abstract. So when we are dealing with math bio, we are dealing with real-world problems, and we are using mathematics to solve real-world problems.
Mathematicians can immerse themselves in formulas and abstract concepts from anywhere, anytime. Even at this very moment, Professor Kim and his team are thinking relentlessly, pushing the boundaries of their mathematical capabilities. And through mathematics, the language of life, they are discovering new solutions to improve the quality of human life.
물리, 화학, 생명과학, 의학, 약학, 사회과학 등등등 그러니까 저희가 생각할 수 있는 모든 분야의 논문을 한 편씩을 써보고 싶은 것이 소망입니다. 그래서 수학을 할 줄 알면 이렇게 다양한 분야에 뭔가 도움을 줄 수 있다. 뭐 이런 것들도 좀 보여주고 싶고요. 그리고 개인적으로도 이제 뭐 다양한 것들을 하는 걸 좋아해서 이제 은퇴하기 전에 이제 논문 리스트를 봤을 때 전 분야에 색인이 다 있구나 이러면 되게 뿌듯할 것 같습니다. Okay, what did you think? Now, do you have a better sense why I call math the language of life?
Well, I never knew that math could be used to study life. But it made me wonder, when did math start collaborating with medicine? Has it been around for a long time, or is it more of a recent trend?
Actually, the meeting between math and medicine go further back than you might think. For instance, around the 18th century, a mathematical equation was used to understand or predict the spread of the infectious disease like COVID-19.
I see.
Furthermore, like around 20th century, people tried to use the equation describing the electronic circuit. They borrowed that equation to describe how your heart is beating. But it wasn't until the 21st century when big data, AI, and medical technology advanced together that math, or the field of biomedical mathematics, began to grow up explosively.
But is there any real-world case where maths is used in hospitals? Like, is there any example? or-
Yes, that's a good question. Actually, there are a lot. One example is predictive monitoring system used in ICUs. For instance, in a Harvard affiliate hospital in USA, the patient's vital blood pressure change or heart rate or breathing rate are analyzed using the mathematical equation to predict the emergency situation, like a heart arrest, a couple hours in advance. So in that way, medical staff can respond to the emergency more quickly. Definitely, it can improve the survival rate of the patients. So it's really used in hospital nowadays.
Oh God, I had no idea.
But I'm curious that every person's body is different. So I know even you can predict with math, but how do you account for those individual differences?
Okay, that's a great question. That's exactly the challenge and opportunity mathematicians encounter now. So previous majority of the mathematical models based on the average person. So we use the same mathematical model for every person. But nowadays, now we are trying to develop an individualized mathematical model, which is different depending on your genome or lifestyle, race and demographic, etc.
But is it possible to calculate how not to age, for instance? Are researchers, are they working on that? Or?
Yes, how not to die or how not to be aged is, of course, very attractive question. So a lot of researchers have working on that problem so far, but we still don't know much. But instead of that, mathematician has tried to use mathematics to calculate your biological age or predict your lifespan. One example is research done by Altos Lab in USA, which is founded by Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon.
Oh.
He made a lab. In this lab, what they do is they are trying to develop an algorithm based on mathematics and AI. They analyze your DNA methylation level. Based on that information, they try to predict your biological age and life expectancy. So what that means is, if we can understand how your lifestyle affects the DNA methylation, maybe drinking coffee or exercise, then we can find the pattern or what kind of lifestyle can slow down your aging. Yeah.
Okay.
But Professor, this kind of complex math, isn't it only for experts like you? I mean, to be honest, like people like us, it still feels quite out of reach.
Okay.
So do we really need to understand such difficult math?
Great question. I would like to answer in this way. No math, no the future. Yes. And now I will tell you why. AI is a huge topic nowadays, right?
Right.
So what happened when math meets with AI? Let me show you the incredible transformation that unfolds. Ready?
Ready.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they're ready.
Today, I'm going to talk about how the combination of mathematics and AI can be used to make your life healthier and happier. Actually, even for mathematicians, this is nearly impossible.
It looks so complicated.
Difficult.
AI can do it for you. How much accuracy you'll be happy. For the depression episode, we can predict in advance with 80% accuracy because it's about the future. We have to make a prediction so that your navigation using the calculus, this is the power of the calculus because calculus is a way to describe the world, like a Newton's law.
Thank you.
after listening to your lecture today, I'm actually thinking maybe I should give math another try.
Wow.